Namaste. Welcome to All Levels Yoga. My name is Anna, and today we're going to be focusing on how to find balance. So we've all been stuck in our homes, spending quality time with our family, which should be a good thing, right? Well, what happens when you're living in a household with someone who is not balanced? So we're talking about self-care, and we've been hearing a lot about self-care. But how do you take care of yourself when you're surrounded by people who perhaps have an imbalance and they don't realize it, or they just don't want to do anything about it? So in our practice today, we're really focusing on our breath, connecting our breath to our body. It is said that if you can control your breath, you can control your mind and your thoughts, which will enable you to respond rather than react to stressful situations. So I will be doing a podcast about learning how to deal with imbalanced family members or loved ones, and how to respond rather than react. So be sure to check my podcast, Anna Ayurveda Castle podcast. With that being said, go ahead, find your comfortable seat, whatever that may be, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening out through the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Feeling the earth beneath you. Feel that support. The earth is literally holding you up, enabling you to fully and completely let go into your space. Notice your breath. Don't try to change it or force it. Just notice how you're breathing. Scan your body from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Notice any tension, any aches, any pains. And then bring your awareness to the breath. Using your breath as a tool, try to smooth out all of the places in your body that feel tense. As we inhale, we send healing to our body. As we open up the body, sending fresh oxygen. And then as we exhale, we release stale air, toxins in the body, and then the body relaxes. Our breath is so important. Take a few moments to smooth out all the tension using your breath. Notice how your tiny little muscles in your face, your superficial muscles, start to relax. Your forehead, around your eyes, your jaw softens. We carry a lot of tension in our face, and we walk around with our eyebrows furrowed, our jaw clenched. We don't even realize it. So noticing how focusing on your breath could help relax and let go. Releasing the tension, softening the muscles, bringing you to a place of complete mindfulness and awareness of your body. And in this place of complete awareness is where we learn how to respond rather than react to life. We'll take a moment here to set an intention or a sankalpa for your practice. It can be an intention for yourself, or maybe setting an intention to heal others. Maybe that imbalanced person in your life, maybe setting an intention for them and sending them healing. And then when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, just slowly allow your eyelashes to flutter open, taking in the color, the lights surrounding you. And we're going to be doing pranayama, Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, using our full yogic breath. So placing your hand in Vishnu Mudra. So closing the index finger, folding an index finger and your ring finger, and your middle finger. So folding in index finger and middle finger. Using your thumb and your ring finger to alternately close off your nostrils. Beginning with a nice tall spine. Imagine you have this invisible string tugging at the crown of your head. Closing off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, full yogic breath. Inhale into the belly, all the way up into your heart. Close off the right nostril, left nostril, and then exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close off the right nostril, exhale, left. Good. That completes one round of Nadi Shodhana. We will do 5 rounds together and I'll keep track. So placing your hands in Vishnu Mudra, closing off your right nostril. Inhale, left nostril, full yogic breath. Exhale, close off left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. One last round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And relaxing your arm, your hand. Bringing your breath just to a natural, easy breath. Just noticing the effects of your pranayama practice. Noticing the calming effect on your nervous system. Noticing sensations In the skull region, your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, stimulating our Ajna chakra, our clarity, our focus, balance, intuition. And bringing the palms of your hands together and connecting your thumbs to your third eye, space between your eyebrows. And then exhale, bringing your hands to your heart, sealing your intention, your healing, your love, your peace. And then sending that out to the world, or maybe that person in your life that's unbalanced, reaching your hands up, and then exhale, just sprinkle it everywhere. And then bring your hands back to your heart and remembering to give it back to yourself too. Good. Relaxing your hands, just rolling out your shoulders. Gentle shoulder rolls. You can alternate. You might hear some snap, crackle, pop, especially if you've been doing a lot of sitting, and that's perfectly normal. Just working out all the kinks here, opening up the body, making space. And then go the other way. Shrug your shoulders and then bring the shoulders forward. And again, you can alternate. You want really kind of whatever feels good to you. And then bringing your hands up towards the sky, clasp your hands and then flip the palms up towards the sky and stretch. Reaching up as high as you can and wiggle out of your pelvic basket. I really love doing this one. I have a short torso, so I imagine myself when I do this, making my torso nice and long. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Clasp your hands and then stretch forward, palms facing forward. So this is a true story. When I first really got into yoga, someone said to me, "You look taller," and I'm short. Like I said, I have a short torso and I'm short. So they're like, "Man, you look taller." And I was so proud of myself. And it's true, yoga helps your alignment and it does make you appear taller. And you probably do get a little bit taller from standing up straight. Good. And then releasing your hands and just shaking it out. Rolling out your wrists, shaking it out. Now bringing your hands, palms facing each other, and we're going to cross right elbow over left. Now if you have really tight shoulders, this may be where you're at today, and that's okay. So for my friends who have tight shoulders, this is not their favorite pose. So that's okay, that's okay. So I don't want you to force yourself. If you feel okay here, if this is where you're at, then stay here. You're benefiting from the pose no matter what. Everyone is different. We all need different things. Otherwise, if your shoulders feel pretty good, you can wrap your hands, wrap your arms around, maybe touch the palms of your hands or grab onto your thumb. Okay. Your elbows could stay low. If you want more of an opening, go ahead, lift the elbows up a little bit higher. About shoulder width, shoulder height. I like to rest my third eye on my thumb. I feel very grounded and connected when I do that. Try that. See if that works for you. And then if it feels okay, and you want to lift those elbows up and tilt your head back to find more space. That's a variation, an option. If it doesn't feel right, then you don't do it. And then exhale, bring your elbows back to shoulder height. Unravel yourself. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Grab your right wrist and just lean over to the left. Inhale, come back to center and bring your hands facing each other, elbows bent. And now crossing left elbow over right. And again, maybe you're here, this side might be different for you. So just be kind to yourself. Remember, the most important thing in yoga, and I repeat myself like a broken record, I'm sorry, but it's important that you feel comfortable and stable in your practice. So wrap your hands around only if that feels good. Maybe lift the elbows, maybe connect your thumbs to your Anya Chakra, third eye. And option to tilt the head back, lift the shoulders up, opening up the heart. And then exhale, bring your shoulders back to, your elbows back to shoulder height. Unravel, unwind, reach your hands up towards the sky, grab your left wrist, sit up tall, and then lean to your right. Inhale, come to center and bring your hands onto your lap. And bringing your knees, bringing your feet on the floor and your knees up. We're gonna do seated cat-cow today. So bringing your hands on your shins. Sit up nice and tall. Your feet about hip-width distance apart. And then on your inhale, take your gaze up. Draw those shoulders back. Lifting up through your heart. And then exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Draw the shoulders forward, rounding out your back. Inhale, look up. Draw those shoulders back, lift up through your heart, your thoracic spine. A gentle back bend from your mid to upper back. And then exhale, draw the chin in towards your chest. Bring the shoulders forward, round out your back. Inhale, look up. Draw the shoulders back. Lift up through your heart. Exhale, chin to chest, round out your back. Inhale, come to neutral spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. And taking your right leg, cradling it like a baby. So starting from your easy seated pose, take that right leg, and then we're gonna rock it side to side. Making some circles, warming up our hip joint here. And now, grabbing your big toe with your peace fingers, your first two fingers, or you can grab your ankle, whatever you can grab. Bring your other hand behind you, and then you're just gonna kind of shake it out. You can straighten your leg, bend your leg, whatever you need. Just make some circles, rock it side to side, getting that synovial fluid going in our joints. Good. Now switching, so bringing your opposite leg in front, so be your left leg. And cradling it like a baby and just rocking it side to side. And then if you'd like to open up that leg, bring your other hand behind you and just rock it side to side, bend it, make circles. Good. All right, so now we're going to add some balance to this. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall and pick up your right foot, your right leg. However you want, you can grab on your ankle too, wherever you can grab. So lean back so that you're balancing on your sits bones. Sitting up tall, so don't dump into the pose. You may find yourself rounding your back out here. See if you can sit up nice and straight. And lean back and balance, and then pick up the other leg. And maybe you stay here, and that's okay. Or you can try to extend one leg, and then the other. Okay. Good. And maybe you can extend both at the same time. Legs could be straight or bent. Maintain your nice long spine, sit up tall, and see if you can rock a little bit forward and back. A little bit of core work. Gentle rocking forward and back. Good. And then exhale, bringing your feet together on the floor, knees up. Good. And then rolling down on your back, holding on to the back of your thighs or your shins. We're gonna roll like a ball. Roll forward and back. Being gentle and then finding your way, gaining that momentum to come all the way up to seated and then to all fours. What? Yeah, you can do it, I promise you. So keep rolling, gain that momentum, and then come all the way up. Come to seated, crossing at your ankles, and then come to all fours. Good, you did it. So proud of you. Coming to your tabletop position, bring your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. If you need a blanket for your knees, go ahead, grab that. And we're gonna come up to downward facing dog. So walk your hands about one handprint up. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees, hold it there. Hold it there. Draw your navel in. So see if you have that Buddha belly. That Buddha belly is when your belly is just sticking out like you ate too much food. Suck your belly button in. Draw it in. Engage your core. Hold it here. And then inhale, come all the way up. Draw the sits bones up. Straighten the legs. Bend them if you need to. Melt your heart, your chest towards your thighs. Ears in line with your shoulders. Finding a nice energetic line from your shoulders to your wrists. Walk your dog out. Hinge one knee, then the other. And then inhale, extend that right leg to the sky. Hinge your knees, stack your hips. Look underneath your left armpit and see if you can wave to yourself with your right foot. Roll that right ankle out. Straighten your right leg back and then place it down. Inhale, left leg up, hinge your knees, stack your hips. Look underneath your right armpit. Roll your left ankle out. See if you can say hello to yourself. Straighten the leg back and place your foot down. Good. And then exhale, roll shoulders over your wrists, come to plank pose. And we're gonna come down onto our forearms. So come down on your forearms. Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Dolphin plank. You can modify by putting the knees down. And exhale, lowering down all the way. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Sphinx pose. Exhale, hinge your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Extend that right leg. Look forward. Hinge your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Extend your left leg, look forward. Hinge both knees, point your toes. Lift up through the heart. Exhale, extend both legs. Now place your hands where your elbows were. Elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Straighten your arms. Hinging right knee. Look over right shoulder. Straighten your leg, look forward. Hinge left knee. Exhale, left shoulder. Extend your left leg, look forward. Now bend both knees, point your toes. Take your gaze up, offer your heart. Exhale, extend your legs. Draw the sits bones on your heels. Bring your knees wide. Big toes touch. Sit back on your heels. Walk your hands forward. Melting onto your mat, connect the third eye to the mat or maybe a pillow or a block. Sink the hips back, settling into your space. Feeling that sense of connection, support. And on your next inhale, coming back to your table. Bring the knees back, hip width underneath your hips. And coming back to your downward facing dog. So curl the toes under, send the sits bones up and back. Extending your right leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your chest. Roll shoulders over your wrists. And place your foot between your hands. Turn out your back leg. Hinge your front knee. And then on your inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. Turn your back foot in. So maybe it's at about a 10-degree angle as opposed to 90-degree. Turn it in so that you can square your hips forward. Bring your hands to your hips, and I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing here. Bending that front knee, turning out that back foot. So that back foot is at a slight angle. Square the hips forward, hips are forward. And you can stagger your stance to open up the hips a little bit more. And a modification is to come on the ball mounds of your back foot. So both feet are facing the same direction. Front knee is hinged. Hips squared forward. And then inhale, hands to sky, warrior one. Bring your hands to the heart. Straighten your front leg, and then bend it. And straighten, and bend it. And bringing your hands to your hips, straighten your leg, and bring your feet together. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So stepping your left foot forward. and turning your back heel. And this is just for demo purposes, and we're going to take this through again from our down dog. But just to kind of show you what it looks like, hinging the front knee, and hips are square towards me, so turning your back foot out maybe just a little bit, or maybe both feet are facing forward. So everybody is different, and there's no right or wrong way. It's just whatever you need to help square your hips towards me, towards the screen. Bending that front knee, hands up towards the sky, knees aligned over your ankle. Bring your hands to your heart, straighten that front knee. Bend it, straighten, and bend it. And bring your hands to your hips, and now step your feet together. Okay. And now come to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the knees bent if you need to. Feet could be hip width or maybe even wider. Let your head hang, let your arms hang. Grab opposite elbows. Sway the upper body. Allow the head just to lengthen towards the earth. Allow gravity to do the work here. Opening up the low back, your hamstrings. Release your shoulders, your neck. Inhale, half lift. Hands on your shins, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to plank pose. Step one foot back, then the other. Shoulders over your wrists. And then right to down dog. So bring your butt up and back, right to down dog. And then go ahead, walk it out. Starting with your left leg, this time extend your left leg to the sky. Hinge your knee. Draw your knee into your chest. Roll shoulders over your wrist. Place your foot between your hands. Turn out your back foot. Front knee is hinged and aligned over your ankle. Slowly make your way up. Keeping your hips squared forward. Hinging into that front knee, turning your back foot in as much as you need to help square your hips. So you can put your hands on your hips to see where you're at in space. And if you can see yourself on your screen, go ahead and take a peek and see if your hips are squared forward. So you want to draw that left hip back and the right hip forward. And you can also take a shorter stance too if that helps you. And then inhale, extend your arms out to the sky. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, straighten your knee, and then bend it. Inhale, straighten, and then bend it. Bring your hands to your hips. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward folds. Hands on your mat. Step back to your plank. Shoulders over your wrists. And then right to downward facing dog. Drawing your sits bones towards the sky. Melt your heart towards your thighs. Inhale, extending your right leg up towards the sky. Draw that right foot to the top of the mat. Good. Turning out your back foot. Front knee is aligned over your ankle. Now we have about that 90-degree angle at our back foot. We're going to start to shift our weight forward. You may need a block. Place a block right next to you in case you need it. One on each side of your mat. And holding onto the blocks or the floor, you're going to start to shift your weight onto your front leg. And as you do that, you're going to pick up your back leg. And keep your hip turned out. So your foot is flexed facing the side. And then exhale, bend your knee and place your foot back down. And then windmill your hands to 9 and 3 o'clock. So windmill your left hand behind you and the right hand in front of you. Coming right to warrior 2. And then windmill your hands back to the floor or your blocks. Shift the weight onto that front leg and pick up your back leg. Keeping your top leg turned out. And then exhale, bend the front knee, place your foot down, and windmill your hands back to 9 and 3, back to warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands back to the mat or your blocks and step your feet together. Shake it out, hinge one knee and then the other. Good, and inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Plank pose. You can step or you can try hopping to plank pose. Hands rooted onto the floor and just hop back right to your plank. And then inhale, right to down dog. Draw your butt up and back. Extending that left leg up towards the sky. Draw your left foot to the top of the mat. Turn out your back foot. You can use your blocks again. Front knee is hinged. And start to shift your weight onto that front leg. And picking up your back leg, you might need to walk the blocks up a little bit. So your blocks are basically extensions of your hands. So your shoulders, your wrists are beneath your shoulders, and your blocks are right underneath, so everything's lined up. Turn out your top leg, flex your foot, toes are pointed towards the side. Bend the front knee, and then place your foot back down on your mat. And then inhale, we're gonna windmill our hands to 9 and 3 o'clock. Come right to warrior. Good. And then windmill your hands back and shift your weight forward. Pick up that back leg, turn it out. This is a modified half moon. And then exhale, bend your front knee, place your foot down, and then inhale, windmill the hands to 9 and 3 o'clock. Gaze over your front fingertips. Windmill the hands back to your block. Step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing your hands to the floor, either step or hop back to plank. And then right to down dog, last time. Down dog. Shake it out. Now extending your right leg towards the top of the mat. Turn out your back foot. Bringing your blocks. So now we're going to come into a full half moon. And if that's not in your practice, don't force it. You can keep both hands on your blocks or the floor. That's perfectly okay. Your body will let you know if you are ready in your practice. So don't be hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself. So shifting your weight into your front leg. Walk the blocks up a little bit so that they're lined up right underneath. Shoulders are lined up right underneath the wrists. Picking up that back leg, keeping your back leg turned out. Keeping your right hand on your block. Bring your left hand, bring your hand to your hip. Left hand to your hip. Gaze to the side or look down if you're unsteady. Option to extend your hand to the sky. Now we're going to come right to warrior two, just like we did before. So bend your front knee and just place your foot down at the back of your mat, and then come right to warrior two. Lift up through your heart. Relax the shoulders. Feeling confident, stable. Exhale, windmill your hands back to your blocks. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, offering your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back to plank. And I lied, this is last time for down dog. I mean it this time. So draw your sits bones up and back. Our last down dog, I promise. Walk it out. And extending your left leg. And then bring that left leg to the top of the mat. Turn out your back leg. Both hands on your block. Prepping for our half moon. Keep that front knee hinged. Shift your weight on that front leg. Pick up your back leg when you're ready. Keep it turned out. Both hands can remain on your block as a modification. That's okay. Or keep that left hand down and bringing your right hand to your hip. Your standing leg could be slightly bent. Just don't lock your knee. And maybe taking your arm up towards the sky. Flexing your foot. Now coming to warrior two. Start to bend your standing leg. Place your back foot at the back of your mat and come right to warrior two. Gaze over your fingertips. Your left fingertips. And then windmill your hands back to your block. And then step your feet together. Come to your forward bend. Give yourself a hug. You did lots of work, so give yourself a hug of gratitude. Wrap your hands around the back of your legs. Shake your head out. Bringing your hands to your mat. Bring your feet, heel toe your feet wide. Have a block in front of you. Hands on your block or the floor. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. Draw your sits bones towards the earth. Coming to yogi squat. You can sit on your block if you want. Bringing your hands to your heart. But if it's accessible to you, without the block is okay too. Bringing your sits bones towards the earth. Hands to your heart. Give yourself permission to surrender. Let go of what no longer serves you. Allowing you to make space for mindfulness, peace, to bring you to a place where you respond rather than react to life. It takes practice, it takes discipline. Be proud of yourself for taking that time. And then exhale, bring your hands to the floor, straighten your legs, heel toe your feet together, and then bend your knees. And come all the way down on your booty. Knees bent, feet on the floor, bring your heels close, and hug yourself again. You can never give yourself too many hugs. Draw your chin into your chest, tuck your chin in, curling up into a ball. Having gratitude and being thankful for this vessel that carries you through every day, no matter what life brings you. You get through it. And it makes you stronger. Not letting emotions become you. Good. And then on your next inhale, releasing. Legs long. Bringing your hands behind you, fingers facing the back. Behind your shoulders. A gentle back bend here. Draw your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Kiss your shoulder blades. And then look up through your heart. Let your heart remain open. And that's my dog, Jack, saying hello. I'm sure you all can hear him right now. He really wants to come in here and do yoga with us. Or just lay on my mat. Open up your heart. And then exhale, coming back to neutral spine. And then bringing it all in, giving it all back to yourself. And that's important. We need to fill ourselves up. It's okay to send out healing, but we can't forget about ourselves. And then slowly lower yourself down. So our last little bit of core work here. Slow and steady wins the race, as I say. So leaning back and kind of balancing on your sits bones. Hands out, or you can keep hold if that feels more stable. And then just lower yourself down as slow as you can. As slow as you can. Oh, you made it. Good job. We made it to Shavasana. So allow yourself to take up all that space that you created. So don't be afraid to go beyond your mat. Bring your legs wide. Let your feet flop open to the sides. Bring your arms out to the side. Palms facing up. If you need more grounding today, just turn your palms down and literally touch the earth. Close your eyes and bringing your awareness to the breath. Take a quick scan of your body And notice how you feel now compared to when we first began our practice. Notice any sensations throughout your body. Feel that prana, your life force, flowing throughout your body, promoting harmony and balance and peace, enabling you to respond rather than react to life's challenges. Take a few moments to honor all the hard work that you have done to get to this place. Honoring your body, your mind, and your soul. Slowly begin to bring physical awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your nose, wiggle your ears. Whatever movements feel good to you. Maybe take a stretch as if you've woken up from a nice short little nap. And bringing your hands to your belly. And inhale, breathe into your belly. Take an inhale and let your belly inflate. Fill yourself up. And then exhale, draw that belly back in. Inhale, inflating your belly. Exhale, drawing your belly back in. Placing your hands on your rib cage, one on each side. And then inhale into your rib cage, allowing your ribs, feel those ribs expand out to the sides. And then exhale, drawing your ribs back in towards each other. Inhale, opening up the rib cage. Exhale, rib cage contracts. One more time, inhale, allow the rib cage to open up. And exhale, drawing back in. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Inhale, breathe into your heart. Allow your chest to open up to the sky. chest expands, your sides expand, even the back expands. Exhale, allow the heart to melt back down. Inhale, breathing into your heart. Finding all that expansion in your heart space, in your sides, in your back. And then exhale, release. One more time, chest breath. Inhale into your heart, expanding, sending that love out. And then exhale, releasing everything towards your mat. Keeping one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Putting all three parts together. Inhale into your belly, rib cage, and then your heart. Pause at the top, and then release everything. Melt towards your mat, let it go. Exhaling through your mouth. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, belly, rib cage, heart. Pause at the top, and then exhale through your mouth. Good. And now gently and slowly bend your knees, put your feet on the floor, roll to your side. Come into a fetal position or embryo and allow your head to rest on your arms or on your hands and just curling up for a moment. Breathing naturally, normally here. And then when you're ready, slowly take your time. Coming up, pressing one hand onto the earth, and then the other. Gazing at your heart, allowing your head to be the very last thing that comes up. There's no rush here, take your time. Your eyes may remain closed, or maybe just have a soft gaze. Bringing your hands, palms together. Feeling that energy pulsating between the fingertips and the palms of your hands. And bringing your thumbs to connect to your third eye, Anya Chakra. Balance, harmony, peace. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Love, compassion. And we will close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhaling it all out. Inhale to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.